Hey guys, welcome to Thursday Thought. Kind of working with the theme today, my house, my rules. Kind of makes me think of Jethro Gibbs. Jethro Gibbs had a set of rules that he would use. He was the boss, and so he would quote different rules. Well, my house, my rules. If it's your house, you get to set the rules. In fact, not even just that, but today on the radio, there was a big hubbub, a big tempest in a teapot. You know what that means. About somebody who put on their headstone an acrostic of this stuff, but if you read it down this way, it's the F-bomb. And everybody was kind of offended about that they had that word on a headstone in the cemetery. You know what? I don't even care. Here's what I would like. I'd like you to stop saying it in every movie and every TV show that you watch, every movie you go to. Only 3 or 4 people will be offended there. Stop. Clean up your language. Speak with a little brains and dignity. Okay, that was just a side note, but my house, my rules. If you come to my house, I get to set the rules. I come to your house, you can say, wear shoes, don't wear shoes. But I feel like that we have been so pressured to conform to the world that we are afraid to speak up. But so you come to my house, the rules are, for example, if you come to my house and you're living together but not married, don't expect to stay in the same bedroom. My house, my rules. You're not married. You are not living in obedience to God, and I don't really want that happening in my house. My house, my rules. And so you come to my house, you spend the weekend. The expectation is you're going to church on Sunday. That's just the expectation, the rule. You know, it's interesting. You say, but man, Pastor Billy, that's all harsh. You're kind of, you know what? That's not very biblical. You'd be wrong. Again, God says, if you want to come to my house, you follow my rules. The only way you get to get into his house is by accepting his son as your personal Lord and Savior. In fact, Jesus told the story about a feast, and they were all given the clothes for the feast, and the one guy showed up and he didn't have the right clothing on, and it says they grabbed him and they bound him and they cast him out into darkness and utter weeping and gnashing of teeth, because he didn't follow the rules. God's rules. So if you come to my house, great. Nobody wants to come to my house anyhow. It's out on gravel. But you do want to go to God's house. So his house, his rules. So you got to say, okay, God, I want to come to your house. I'm going to follow your rules. Because following his rules will get you into his house, but it'll also give you a better life here on earth. My house, my rules. See you on Sunday.